WOCW proudly presents Saturday Night Thunder, where anyone can be a superstar.
Wishing you could see the man that you were always meant to be. Praying that they'll be. They're too scared to ever let you be. To set a bar and never grow. Envision dreams you'll never know unless you dedicate your life to show that you exist. I'll break the mold. Just break the mold. Just break the mold. So now you're the victim of an
Welcome back, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here live tonight from Salt Lake City for another episode of WOCW's Saturday Night Thunder. I'm your host, Ryan Huckabee, and with me is my co-commentator, as always, Angus Critiques. We are ready to kick things off tonight. We've got some big matches here tonight, including the debuting tag team of Gus Reviews in the City of Sterling against the Commonwealth. That's correct, that'll be coming up in a few matches' time. But right now it's time for a special edition of Chat with Shetman. Our GM Bert here he posted on Twitter saying that he has an announcement to make, a very important announcement to make about the number one contender to Duke Quinn's World Championship. We'll find out who that's going to be, because right now he doesn't have an opponent for Summertime Blues. I think that's what Mr. Shipman is out here to discuss. Let's hear what he has to say. Good evening, all you fine folks here tonight, and everyone watching at home. Now, you're all probably well aware, we've been opening up last few episodes with our friend, Mr. Tyrannosaurus. Now, it's continuing conquest to get his world title shot. And that will still be coming, kiddos, don't you worry about that. He's already worked his way through Ezekiel Gates, Logan Webber, and CJ Carter, and he'll be taking on another superstar of my choosing in just a few moments. And remember, if he beats all 5 men, he gets a title match at our future pay-per-view event, Sin City. Now, Sin City isn't until October 21st, but Summertime Blues is right around the corner, and we still need an opponent for Mr. Duke Quinn, don't we? Well, that's why I'm out here tonight, folks, to introduce you to your new number one contender for the SNT World Championship, Alexander Sky. An excellent choice, if I do say so myself, Mr. Shipman. The perfect example of a bright, young, new face on Saturday Night Thunder. I'm going to go ahead and disagree with you there, Ryan. Alexander Sky, while he's proving he's a good athlete and a great wrestler, he just walked in here. He's wrestled 2 matches in SNT. He is not World Championship material right now. Angus Shipman knows these kinds of things. He knows talent when it walks through the door. He's done that with Misfit. He's done that with the Gate Crashers. He has a keen eye for talent. And if he thinks that Alexander Sky has what it takes, I'm behind him 100%. I don't know if the rest of the locker room is going to share your sentiment there, Ryan. I'm sure some people in the back would like to argue that position with you a bit. They can argue it all they want. At the end of the day, it's Bert's call.
Is that true, Mr. Chapman? Are you really making me the number one contender?
Absolutely, my boy. You are my number one guy, and you've proven that you're more than capable of the ring. Why don't you tell the fine folks at home what you've been doing for me for these last few weeks, eh?
Of course, sir. I've been your personal assistant, your right-hand man, your number one. I've been finding new talent, booking shows, filling out paperwork,
and you've been doing a darn fine good job of it, kiddo. You even picked up my dry cleaning. And for all that, I want to reward you. So that's why you will be facing Duke Quinn at Summertime Blues for the SNT World Champion. Hang on, what the hell is this? Oh my God, it's him! Misfit, the 8-Bit Misfit! He's returned from his injury. The 8-Bit Misfit is back in SNT. A man we have not seen for months. Ever since his injury at Tyrannosaurus, where he almost got his spine broken in half in Warpath last year. 8-Bit Misfit has returned to the squared circle. Misfit! Man, my golden boy. Oh my goodness, it's been so long.
It sure has been a while, Bert. Miss me?
Of course I missed you, man. Oh, so glad you recovered from injury. It's so good to have you back.
Trust me, I'm glad too.
Oh, man, I'm so happy. If there's anything you want from me, anything I can do for you, just let me know, Misfit. Anything at all. Consider it a welcome back present from yours truly.
I'll let you know, Bert. Man, SNT sure has changed while I've been gone. A new arena, better production, some new titles, the whole WOCW thing, and, oh yeah, all this amazing new talent.
I know. It's fantastic, isn't it?
I'm sure it is, Bert. All this fresh new blood joining the show, winning belts and making names for themselves and taking my place.
I know. Wait, what?
Who the hell is that guy?
Oh, him? He's my... Don't worry about him for now. Let's talk about...
Whoa. Wait a second, sir. With all due respect, who the hell are you?
I'm the 8-bit misfit. I've been in SNT since day one, and I'm Bert's right-hand man.
Former right-hand man.
Excuse me?
Gentlemen, please, we can work this out, right?
You've been out since last year, buddy. Things change and move on. I'm Chipman's #1 guy now, and he's just named me #1 contender for the world title.
I know he did. That's why I'm out of here. Bert, you said if I want anything to just ask, correct?
That's right. I have a bad feeling where this is going.
I want Sky's #1 contendership.
What? You can't be serious.
Well, I mean...
Sir, you can't actually be considering this, can you?
I can't lie, Alexander. Mr. was my golden boy back in the early days of SNT. He and I go way back.
But he's old news. He got hurt, and that was his fault. I've been working for you for weeks now. I deserve this match.
Well, what if I make it a triple threat match, huh? Does that work for you guys?
Not a chance, Bert. I want a one-on-one match against Duke Quinn.
That match is mine, Misfit. I've worked too long and too hard not to be on this damn pay-per-view.
Or, we have a match for it. Right here, right now in Salt Lake City. The winner gets the title shot. Does that work for you guys?
No, I'm not fighting this punk now. I'm gonna be on a summertime blue card, damn it. Don't screw me over like this, Bert.
I'm not trying to do that, Alexander. Misfit. Okay, hear me out. On July 29th, in Vancouver, Canada, at Summertime Blues, the opening match of the show will be Alexander Sky versus the 8-Bit Misfit. The winner of that match goes on to face Duke Quinn in the main event for the SNT World Championship. It's a big show. You'll have plenty of time to recover before that match. It won't be extreme rules, no chairs, no ladders. Just some good old-fashioned, one-on-one, man-to-man wrestling. Sound good?
You always find a way to make it work, Bert. Sounds good to me.
Fine, but mark my words. If I don't win the world title by the end of the night, there's gonna be hell to pay, Misfit.
Your mouth is writing checks your body can't cash, kid. Take some advice from a veteran and shut it.
It looks like we just had our opening contest set for Summertime Blues. These two squaring off. Oh! Misfit clearly getting inside the head of Alexander Sky, but 8-Bit Misfit back in SNT. This is huge. It's huge news, Angus. It's massive. It's big news. Unfortunately, it's also bad news for Alexander Sky. Make sure to check out Double V Wrestling on July 5th for their pay-per-view event, Out of Control. Some great matches on that card, and our own women's champion, or former women's champion, I'd say, Rox Noxley, will be competing for the Double V Huntress Championship. Right now, we move on to our first contest of the night, and continuing the Tyrannosaurus' ultimatum to get his World Championship match.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing at 374 pounds, the prehistoric monster, Tyrannosaurus.
As Bert said at the top of the show, Tyrannosaurus is now 3 men down on his way to become the #1 contender for the SNT World Championship. At least the #2 contender, I suppose. That's right, Ryan. There are 3 men who could be walking out of Summertime Blues as the champion. It could be the 8-Bit Misfit. It could be Alexander Sky. It could be Duke Quinn. He could retain the title. But we're going to find out either tonight or in the next couple of weeks who that champion will be facing at Sin City.
And his opponent, weighing in at 195 pounds, he is the master of the backstabber, Tyler Bennett.
Tyler Bennett, this kid has already had an incredible opportunity here in SNT. He was part of Duke Quinn's Open Challenge for New Talent in a Fatal 4-Way match where the winner got a World Championship match with the champion himself. Bennett was in that match along with the winners C.W. Hendricks, Ryan Ramirez, and the new #1 contender to Tank's Premier Championship, Don Winters. Bennett here could have an opportunity. He lost his opportunity at being the #1 contender against Duke Quinn beforehand. But if he wins against Tyrannosaurus here tonight, he could become the new #1 contender and have that opportunity once again. The fans are behind him fully tonight. But, oh, wait a second. Tyrannosaurus. He's got a bat! Oh my God! Craning in the cranium of the master of the backstabber. What the hell has gotten into Tyrannosaurus? There's a clothesline. Taking him out. That is brutal. Now Bennett stumbling back to his feet. And Tyrannosaurus having none of it. The bell hasn't even rung yet. And tossing him onto the outside. This is absolutely just like Tyrannosaurus has gone completely insane. He's unhinged. Think about it, Angus. Tyrannosaurus never lost a match until he fought Duke Quinn. And now he's being put through the ringer for 5 men just to get a chance at his title back. It's got to be frustrating for him. Oh my God, he's taking it all out on Bennett through the barricade. Oh my God. There certainly are some bloodthirsty fans here tonight in Salt Lake City. The bell never even rung. There is no way Bennett's going to be able to compete in this matchup. And Tyrannosaurus doesn't care. He's done with him. I don't think that didn't count. He's heading to the back now. Sherman's going to have to figure out what to do with this mess.
Greetings, plebeians! It is I, your favorite vegan poet and local handsome fellow, Douglas Bacon. I am here to present and promote the greatest invention since gluten-free sliced bread, the WOCW subreddit. Oh yes, join us over on reddit.com to discuss all the latest news regarding NGR, WV, and SNT. You are more than welcome to post whatever topics you like, including fan art, speculation threads, and, memes? Indeed, nevertheless, join the conversation at www.reddit.com/r/WOCW. We hope to see you all there.
The following contest is a tag team match. Introducing first, the team of Suki Takashi and Kel Suzuki, Bullet Train.
It is now time for another match in the women's tag team division. Kel Suzuki right there, both still up on the stage. So tag team partner Suki Takashi, Bullet Train, all the way from Japan, here to make their waves, make their name, make waves, make moves on Saturday Night Thunder. We're going up against tonight against the new debuting team of the Riley twins, Gina and Melinda. We'll see how these ladies cut it. Just so you folks know that next week we will be crowning the first ever SNT Women's Tag Team Champions. We'll have more information on the specific match type for that later on, but for right now, let's introduce the Riley twins.
And their opponents, the team of Jane and Melinda Riley, the Riley twins.
The Riley twins making their way over from Extreme Impact, the XI, the same division Havoc came from. They are here to make a name for themselves. That is Jane up front, Melinda in the back. These two grew up on the Hardy Boys. Absolutely love that era, the Attitude Era, everything about the Hardy Boys. Then we also take inspiration from early John Cena from what we have been told backstage. He's a big fan of the thugonomics. These two ladies live extreme, the hardcore essence, the hardcore fire is in their blood, it's in their DNA. The DNA that they share exactly. It's the exact same. That's just science there, I guess. These two were going up against Bullet Train here tonight, making their debut here on Saturday Night Thunder and in WOCW in general. And if you're interested in more women's action, check out Out of Control, the pay-per-view event from Double V Wrestling. That'll take place on July 5th. They're crowning their World Champion, their Aurora Champion, and their Tag Team Champions, as well as a Fatal 4-Way for the Huntress Championship, including SNT's longest reigning Women's Champion, Roxanne Oxley. She will be in that show. She will be in the Huntress Fatal 4-Way match. Double V is, of course, part of the WOCW network. It is an all-female show showcasing the power of the women in WOCW. They are currently looking for new talent. Check out the link in the description to find out how you can submit your character to Double V Wrestling. This match so far has been pretty evenly matched. Kel getting in some action there on Jane. Thought you're going for a suplex there, but no. Jane reversing it, dropping her flat on her back. Coming up to the second turnbuckle, Jane focuses more on the hard strikes. Linda, the high-flying athleticism. Linda and Suki should be an interesting brawl. Those two very high flyers. It's not going to be many feet on the ground for that one. Hook of the leg, unable to capture the pin there. And Jane, knee to the face. Now her identical twin sister, Melinda, coming into this fight. Oh, and Jane dropping the knee, and here comes Melinda! Cross-body splash. And Jane just continuing to work the scalp of Kel Suzuki. Takashi, none move made in this match so far, and there's the kick from Melinda. Kel has been taking the brunt of the force in this match so far. She may have to tag out soon. And now Melinda going up top. Oh, clipping her on the head with that hip attack. I think Melinda took a bit of a hit as well there, but Suzuki fighting back. There's the leg. Now heading back to the corner. It's time for Suki to get into this fight. Both going to win. An elbow before she leaves for good measure. Irish whip into the corner. Oh. Kel, I think, still staying in the ring for some reason. Not quite sure what's going on there. That's going to be a distraction. Allowing Melinda to get the upper hand. And there's a snap suplex to Suki. The high flyer is during the ring now. And there we go. Springboard. Suki missing it. This is exactly what I was expecting. The high-flying athleticism. Not quite on the Ospreay Ricochet level. But I think it's still going to be pretty darn entertaining if I say so myself. Jawbreaker. One of the things that, oh, what's this? Oh, snap arm drag there. One of the things that's a little interesting about Bullet Train is that Suki Takashi doesn't actually speak a word of English. She speaks only Japanese. Why she didn't do a whole lot after her debut here in episode 15. Going to the leg. Oh, and there's another kick. Melinda dodging the first one, unable to block the second one there. That's correct though. She doesn't speak English. She had a little trouble backstage. Kel, on the other hand, though, half American, half Japanese. She speaks both English and Japanese. Able to translate for Suki. Now into the corner. What is Suki looking for here? Up on the top. Oh, there's a lovely Frankensteiner. Absolutely incredible display. Going for the pin. Hook of the leg. This could be all over for the Riley twins, but no. Kick out at 2. Riley twins staying in this match. The Bullet Train has actually competed before. According to my notes here, they competed in Japanese hardcore wrestling. Actually, along with Caitlin Rose. She was the second longest women's champion over there. And both Kel and Suki holding singles championships. Over here comes Jane with a rolling senton. Oh, there's a splash from the top from Melinda. And knocked out with a moonsault. That's gotta be it. The Riley twins have taken over this division. They've taken on this match, certainly. We're going to see if that's enough. Hook to the leg. Oh, but 2.5. 2 3/4, Angus. Suki just managing to fight out of that one. Just by the hair, the skin of her teeth. They'll fight out of it. And now Suki firing back at Jane. She's making a wise move here to tag Kel back in this match. Suki taking some time off after that wicked assault from the Riley twins. Now the big right hooks. Oh, but Jane getting out of it, but it wasn't enough. The forearm right back again. And now Suzuki with a suplex. Incredible strength for a woman her size. She may not look it, but pound for pound, she is one of the strongest women, if not one of the strongest competitors in all of SNT, and maybe all of WOCW. Deadlift German into the bridging pin. The referee going for the cover. This could be it. Kick out by Jane. That caught her off guard there. The referee a little slow on the count. I think she may have won this if it wouldn't have been for that. Now into the corner. And Kel is stomping a mud hole right in the chest of Jane Riley. Now Suki's made a tag, coming in, doing the same. A move we've seen a few tag teams utilize since SNT. Just tagging in and out, getting the hits and getting all the blows. Melinda unable to do much right now, and here comes Suki Takashi with the drop kick. Now hooking the leg, this could be all over for Jane. Oh, but here comes Melinda to break up the pin. If it would have been for her, her sister would have been down and out. But now Suki taking a little time to go to the top, and Jane trying to take, oh, I'm sorry. Melinda trying to take her down, but not quick enough. And Suki clipping her in the arm. Now Suki's back up. Melinda has been knocked out cold. Not quite getting back to her feet. And now is Kel signaling the end. Roundhouse kick, Falcon Arrow combination. And now Suzuki going for the pin. And Takashi keeping Melinda at bay. And there's another victory for Bullet Train. Put that one in the books. Bullet Train are on fire in WOCW. And now it looks like Bullet Train are in fact the favorites to win the SNT Women's Tag Team titles. And look at that Frankenstein there. Suki was absolutely electric here tonight. Let's not count out the Riley twins. They did an excellent job for their debut match. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to put away the Japanese efficiency of Bullet Train. These two will be going on next week to compete for the SNT Women's Tag Team Championships. Good luck, ladies. They don't need luck, Angus. They've got skill. First Misfit and Alexander, now Tyrannosaurus goes and pulls this crap. I've still got to give him his fourth match. Oh, what the hell am I to do? This job is tiring.
Sounds to me like you got a bit of a problem there.
Oh, Cal. It's you.
Aw, don't sound so excited, Bert. You'll make me blush.
I don't have time for you right now, kiddo. I'm a little busy if you can't tell.
Oh, I can tell. And I think I've got a solution.
Oh, really now? Well, tell me then, Mr. Maverick, how are you going to help me?
I'm not gonna help you. I'm doing this for me. It just so happens that it fits in with your plan. Put me in a match with Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, nice joke, kid. You remember what happened last time, right? You serious with this?
I'm damn serious. I know I can beat him. I want this. I want that world title shot, Chetman. I have what it takes, and you know it. And in case you forgot, Tyrannosaurus powerbombed me into a locker back in December. I want to give him some payback by putting his lights out and humiliating him, denying him the chance of becoming the two-time SNT World Champion.
I don't know, Cal. There's a lot of other guys in the back that I think could do better than you. Why of all people should I give you this match?
Because I freaking deserve it. That's why. You've denied me at every turn. You denied me a fair rematch after Tank screwed me out of the Premier title, and then you used me as filler at Total Domination for that ladder match. You never gave me a match against Tyrannosaurus for him powerbombing me into the locker before London Blitz. Why do you treat me as an afterthought? You know I'm better than that, and you know I can beat these guys. So tell me, Bert, what the hell is your problem with me, brother?
You know what my problem is with you, Cal? You know why I don't respect you? It's because you don't respect me. You're cocky, you're arrogant, you're full of yourself, you're headed so far up your own ass that you can see what you had for breakfast. If you want respect from me, you've gotta earn it.
I have to earn your respect? Are you kidding me? I respect people who respect me. Duke Quinn, Caitlin Rose, Alex Nova. The reason I don't respect you is because you play favorites. You ignore wrestlers with genuine talent and always look out for yourself. Duke Quinn's been here for what, over a year, and I'm still not entirely convinced you respect him. You respect cheaters like the Gatecrashers, thugs like Tank, and spineless little yes-men like Alexander Sky. I don't respect you because you don't deserve respect, and I don't care if you don't respect me. I'm not gonna buddy up to you and kiss your ass. I'm not asking for this match, Chetman. I'm demanding it. Give me this match one last chance.
Cal, you are an absolute jackass.
Now listen here.
You've got your match.
What? Really?
One last chance. Just like you said. You keep coming up to me and begging for opportunities, and you keep failing. And you're going to fail again here. When you do, you will never come back and ask me for anything. Do you understand me? If and when you lose to Tyrannosaurus in tonight's main event, you will take whatever matches I give you. No ifs, ands, or buts. If you question my authority again, you'll be fired. And not just from SNT. I'll talk to Tom Jerkin and make sure he won't sign you in New Generation Rising. You will never wrestle for WOCW again. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal. But when I beat Tyrannosaurus, I am gonna prove that I'm worth respecting.
Some major fire spinning on going backstage. I don't think I've ever seen Chetman be that mad before. I think he has a right to be mad. Cal Valin keeps going up and demanding opportunities. This is his last chance. Like Chetman said, and it'll be Tyrannosaurus versus Cal Valin in the main event. But right now, it is time for our next match.
The following contest is a tag team match. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 443 pounds, the team of Aaron Albright and Jason Saylor, the Commonwealth.
Now, these two guys have a bright future ahead of them. Aaron Albright on the left, Jason Taylor on the right there. Both coming in having minimal success in singles career, but so far have done quite well in their tag team matchups. Well, they have lost one match out of all their matches so far to the Morris brothers. And that was a number one contendership match for the tag team titles at Total Domination. Right here tonight is a number one contendership for the tag team titles at Summertime Blues. We'll be going up against the team of Gus Reviews and Insidious Sterling, and those two will be in action for the first time ever as a tag team right here, right now.
And their opponents. First, from Hereford, West Wales, weighing in at 292 pounds, Gus Reviews.
My cousin right there, Gus Reviews. He has been in SNT since day one. He was actually friends with the 8-Bit Misfit and putting on quite a feud back in the early days of SNT. He's also only won one match, Angus. Why you gotta bring that up every time? Because he's only won one match, Angus. There's a triple threat against Jared Smith and Sulfur, and surprisingly, you pinned Smith instead of Sulfur. Either way, he's got a different career path ahead of him right now. You're not wrong there, Angus. If he wins this match here with Insidious Sterling, those two will be facing the Gatecrashers at Summertime Blues. But if he loses, Sterling... Oh!
Have I ever told you the definition of insanity?
And his tag team partner, from the other side of darkness, weighing 208 pounds, the craziest SOB in professional wrestling today, Insidious Sterling.
You were saying, Ryan, before you crapped your pants? Be quiet. If Sterling and Reviews win this, they'll face the Gatecrasher Summertime Blues. If they lose this, Sterling says that he will go one-on-one with Gus Reviews in a steel cage. It's all or nothing for this man here tonight. And what makes you think that Reviews will have a problem facing Sterling in the steel cage? You saw what Sterling did to Big Dollar Jim at Total Domination, that Hell in a Cell match. He brutalized that man. I'm surprised he's still able to wrestle. He's been medically cleared. Thankfully, that break we had gave him enough time to recuperate, get himself back up. Speaking of Gatecrasher injuries, though, we have had confirmation that after his match with Tyrannosaurus last episode, CJ Carter has suffered a concussion and will be unable to compete at Summertime Blues. So whoever wins this match here will be going up against Tommy Prime and Big Dollar Jim. CJ Carter will be absent. And it is Gus Reviews and Aaron Albright to start things off here in Salt Lake City. Reviews being cocky as always. And paying for that crime with the... Oh! Complete shot. Dropping him down on the mat. Albright. And Reviews able to fight back. And off the rope, and there's a splash. The last match, actually the last match we've seen both Insidious Sterling and Gus Reviews in was against Big Dollar Jim in separate matches. Gus lost to Jim a while ago, and after that match, Sterling attacked Jim, and that led to their match at Hell in a Cell. Now Aaron Albright, catching Reviews, and will get him up, and there he does. There's the backbreaker. I will say this isn't the first time Reviews has been a part of the tag team. He was in a 2-on-1 handicap match with Cal Valent against Tyrannosaurus. And he was also part of a match with Duke Quinn teaming up against Tommy Prime and the newly returning 8-Bit Misfits. Jason Taylor's been tagged in the match. There's an uppercut from Reviews. And Taylor and Albright, being hurled across the ring. You mentioned earlier, Kel Suzuki is one of the strongest pound for pound in SNT. Jason Taylor may very well be that for the men's side of things. He's got all the skills and agility of a cruiserweight, but the strength of a powerhouse. Missing with that boot there. Now Jason Taylor dropping Reviews. This might be a good time to try and get Sterling into this matchup. Sterling, a backyard wrestler for most of his life, and Taylor doesn't even consider Reviews a threat. Well, I can't really blame him, Angus. He has not been very successful in SNT so far. I don't know why Jason Taylor would even consider... I don't know why he'd even consider him a threat. And now the real threat is here, Insidious Sterling making his way into the ring. Reviews saying goodbye the only way he knows how. Oh, and a senton bomb right away to kick things off. Oh, lovely reversal from the reversal there. By Insidious Sterling catching the crown of Taylor. Irish whip off the rope. There's the forearm strike. Going for the cover hook of the leg. And Sterling able to put away Commonwealth so far, but there's a snap. Snapping the neck. Albright watching onward. Albright and Sterling is a combination we've never seen before. Oh, there's the big side slam. The power side slam, as he calls it. And once again, going for the pin. Albright coming in to break it up this time. I saw Reviews getting in there. It wasn't quite fast enough. And Albright taking it to Sterling, throwing him across the ropes. That's actually more dangerous than you might think, but Sterling knocking him out from underneath. Right you are, Ryan. If you get your foot caught on the ropes, that could be cause some major problems. Speaking of major problems, there's the concussion buster. The finishing move of Insidious Sterling. He had Big Dollar Jim with a few of those, but Aaron Albright breaking it up once again. Reviews has got to be quicker on the draw, man. If he doesn't get in there, Albright is not going to be able to... Or Sterling's not going to be able to stop Albright from breaking up these pins. Now getting Taylor back to his feet and into the corner. The tag has been made. Irish whip. So hold. And there's an elbow drop right on the tailbone of Jason Taylor. Kicking right to the gut. We're definitely seeing a more aggressive side of Gus Reviews here tonight. There's a leg, sweep of the leg. Take him down. Albright back in this matchup here tonight. Salt Lake City. Coming to you live from SNT, WOCW. I'm just saying random acronyms at this point. Albright with strength there. Working on Gus Reviews, but Reviews countering it. Jumping back down. He's one of those guys he doesn't feel safe up on the top turnbuckle. And for a man of his size, I don't blame him. But he's still going to utilize that top turnbuckle as well as he can. Smash in the face of Albright right into it. There's the cannonball to follow up. Seems like Reviews has finally found a comfort zone. He's found what works and he is loving it. A big chop in the forearm combination. Irish whip. Reviews with a wicked clothesline. Albright goes down and eats the canvas. The referee going for the cover. But Albright with a kick out at 2. Now Reviews is going to work the shoulder of Albright's. Wrenching the muscle there, but Albright able to power out of it maybe. Yes, there it is. The strikes. Taking Reviews down. Irish whip of his own into the corner. Albright going for their knee. And following up with a clothesline of his own. And a cover of his own. This could be it right here. Kick out at 1. It is not over yet, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still... These guys are running on a full head of steam. I think the steam may be wearing out a bit into the corner now for Albright. Reviews for something in mind. And the blows, repeated blows to the skull. And an uppercut to boot. Reviews has taken no mercy in this fight. And the crowd are definitely appreciating this different set of reviews. And it looks like Albright will not be appreciating this. Setting up once again, there's another cannonball. Lovely setup for it, too. And speaking of setup, the finishing move, the choke slam. Is it going to connect? Albright. The fist closing it around his windpipe. Choke slam from Gus Reviews. Now going for the cover. The count of 3, Jason Taylor unable to get in, and there we have it, folks. An upset victory. Gus Reviews and Insidious Sterling will be going to Summertime Blues to face the Gate Crashers for the SNT Tag Team Championships. A great match here tonight, but you cannot deny that this is a new era for Gus Reviews. He's got a fire inside him. I think Insidious Sterling has helped him tap into a dark place in his mind. These two men, the unlikely duo, have just secured themselves a title match. Excellent work indeed, boys. And as they leave the ring, Commonwealth are standing back. And oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Aaron Albright DDT to Jason Taylor! Well, that was a little unexpected. A little violent, perhaps. And Aaron Albright just beating the hell out of his tag team partner there. The DDT planting his head in the mat. Now he's got a steel chair. What is going on with him? Oh! I think he's mad at Taylor. I can tell he's mad at Taylor. What the hell else would he be doing this for? No, I think he's mad because they keep losing tag team opportunities. They keep losing chances at getting those tag team titles. They've only had 2. Oh my God, head first into the chair once again. Aaron Albright is ruthless. One thing that we know about Aaron Albright, he likes to work alone. I think he was very reluctant for joining the Commonwealth. And there's the Albright adjustment! Oh my God, that's no way to treat your partner. If you don't, I know you might have differences, but come on. Be respectful, be sensible, be smart, Albright. You're not going to get everything handed to you like that. You got to work for it. I think he was done trying to work. Oh, he's not done. Oh, no, don't do this, Albright. Aaron, come on! He is not done, Angus. He is going to beat the hell out of his former tag team partner. Now, throwing him over the top rope. Jason Taylor is just a husk right now. He has been beaten down. He is in a bad place. Albright throwing him all around ringside, right in front of the sound table. I think Albright's trying to send a message. He is done playing games. He wants success, and he wants it now, and Taylor was holding him back. I can understand if he wants success, he wants to do it on his own. Oh, but that's no call for another Albright adjustment on the outside. Good God. Talk to your partner. Understand, try and get what they're going through. Don't just beat the hell out of them and try and break their neck. Actions speak louder than words, Angus. And Albright's actions spoke very, very loudly. I think it's a pretty safe assumption that these two aren't friends anymore. I don't even know if it was safe to call them friends in the first place, Angus. I don't even know. Before we continue on with our next match, we'd like to give a special thank you to the band 1551 for their song Break the Mold, the official theme song of Saturday Night Thunder.
The following contest is set for one fall, and it is the Non-Stop Open Challenge. Introducing first, from Melbourne, Australia, weighing 274 pounds, he is the Non-Stop Champion, Noah Morgan.
The newest non-stop champion is out here tonight. Noah Morgan winning that title 2 weeks ago off of Havoc. For those of you who need a reminder on the non-stop open challenge rules, every 2 episodes, the non-stop champion must defend his title. Any stipulation, any circumstance, doesn't matter if it's a pay-per-view, whatever, the non-stop champion must defend his title. And it can be, and anyone can challenge for it. Doesn't matter who they are, doesn't matter if they already hold the title, doesn't matter if they're part of a tag team, doesn't matter if they're not even on SNT. Anyone can challenge for that title. This is Noah Morgan's first defense of that championship. And the past few champions have lost their title in their first defense. It is not an easy title to hold on to with the number of defenses you have to do for it. And we'll see if things are a little different here tonight for Morgan. Let's find out who his opponent is.
And his opponent, from Hong Kong, China, weighing 194 pounds, Tony Lau.
Backyard Hardcore is in the non-stop open challenge. Tony Lau is here to compete for that championship. Backyard extreme style wrestling is not unfamiliar to SNT, but Tony Lau been a part of a tag team known as Ecstatic for a while, and he has recently gone solo. And he is here to prove he has what it takes with the big leagues. Tony competed in a match here last week for the #1 contendership for the Premier title. And he had a good offense here tonight, but this will be his first one-on-one match in all of SNT. The Non-Stop Open Challenge has produced a multitude of talent. We can give him that. Insidious Sterling, Gunso, Big Dollar Jim. All of these men have proven themselves in SNT. In fact, Noah's brother Shane actually made his debut in the Non-Stop Open Challenge, much like his brother did. Noah starting us off with a backbreaker. Tony Lau showing no signs of life already, and this match has barely begun. This may be a bit more challenging for him than he first envisioned, but there's the reversal. And there's another reversal, and Noah is not going to let that title go away easy. Catching him on the back of the calf, it looked like, hurling him into the ropes. We've also received some news, Angus, not related to this match, but we would like to give special congratulations to Roxanne Oxley. the former SNT Women's Champion. She moved over to Double V Wrestling, another part of WOCW, the All-Female Federation, and she is now the 100th champion over there. She's now the first two-time champion. She's the first person to win 2 championships on different shows in WOCW, so congratulations to her. Into the barricade. This match has gone on the outside now. Tony has been able to get some offense in here. Beating down on Morgan. The outside of the ring is where Tony feels most comfortable. He's been in backyard events. He's competed with the likes of Havoc and the City of Sterling before. He was at an event with the Riley twins competed as well. Tony Lau met his former tag team partner Ziggy Zeppelin at a backyard hardcore show. Ziggy is the singer for the band Ecstatic. A rock group elbow drop there. And the two became friends. Tony actually became a roadie and eventually the head of the road crew for Ziggy's band. And after Ziggy took some time off of touring, he came over and toured the wrestling scene, competing in SNT. Noah Morgan with holding him up there. Oh, I thought he was going for delayed suplex, but Tony able to get out of it. And both men hitting each other at once. Oh, this is not going to end well for Tony. A Thunder Bomb. Hitting on OG Backyard Hardcore. It's not exactly the most elegant of names, but being hit by a steel chair wrapped in barbed wire isn't necessarily elegant either. Oh, but Lau fighting out of it. And here we go. Electric Rattlesnake. The finishing maneuver for Tony. Into the corner. This has got to be it. Noah Morgan is unable to kick out. Okay, he kicks out. A devastating maneuver there from Tony Lau, though. Most people know that as the Canadian Destroyer. Tony throwing his own twist on it. Punch to the face, but still able to kick in this fight. Noah and Morgan. Sorry, Noah and Tony. Oh, he's got him up, dropping him. Brainbuster there on the knee. Tony fighting out of it. A brainbuster's nothing to a man that has had that many concussions. Noah keeping him in the ring. And remember, this is a standard match. Pinfall or submissions only. Count out disqualification. Even if Tony wins, Noah retains his title. It's a distinct championship advantage with this kind of environment. Now Tony getting back to his feet, struggling, grogginess. Noah Morgan's got him up. He's setting up for the torture rack neck breaker, and there it is. Powerful maneuver that has taken Tony out of action here. And yes, it is a successful title retention by Noah Morgan. Looks like things are changing when it comes to the Non-Stop Open Challenge. This is the first successful defense in a while for a champion. Now, look at that electric rattlesnake. Perfect. It was perfect, but it wasn't as perfect as the torture rack neck breaker. And that sealed the deal on the 1, 2, 3. Noah Morgan picked up the win and retained his title. Excellent display from both these men. I feel like Noah Morgan is going to do everything in his power to hold on to that title. He seems a lot more dedicated, a lot more focused, one could say, than some of our previous non-stop champions. Summertime Blues is just about a month away now. And up next we have a special announcement from Gunso, the man who won Champion of the Year in the Zeus Awards. Rather surprising victory. He's not here for a match tonight, folks. He is here to make a statement. But yet, a very surprising victory. Going up against the likes of Roxanne Oxley, the Gate Crashers, Jay Ross, and Tyrannosaurus. Gotta give it to Gunso. He came on top. He was the longest reigning, and still is the longest reigning non-stop champion. Even including the break between Total Domination and relaunching back in May, Havoc didn't hold the title for that long. Now let's hear what Mr. Gunso has to say to our lovely fans here tonight in Salt Lake City.
The first thing I want to say to you all is thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you. Because of your votes and your voices, I'm the first ever champion of the year. Going up in the polls against the likes of Gatecrashers and Tyrannosaurus and to come out on top? It really means a lot to me. Now, I didn't just come out here to say my thanks. I came out here to say it's time for me to be champion once again. Now, I could always just show up and give Noah Morgan a surprise and become a 2-time non-stop champion. Or maybe I should get myself a partner and get those tag team titles. I mean, BD Jim did take my first title from me. Maybe I should take his title from him. But no, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking that Premier Championship would look real nice around my waist. Now, I know Tank is already facing Dawn Winters for the title of Summertime Blues, but I'm just going to say 2 simple words. Triple threat. Sounds like I'm not the only one that thinks that's a good idea. Unfortunately, you guys aren't the only ones I need to convince. I've got to convince...
Oh, and it looks like the man he needs to convince has heard what he's been saying. General Manager Burt Chapman making his way out here for the second time tonight. I don't see how Gunso can think he can just waltz on out here and he can insert himself into this match. Well, he was a champion of the year. I think that qualifies for something. It's not like he's trying to take Don's place. He's not kicking him out of the match. Don still gets his shot. Just that Gunso thinks he deserves a shot as well. Well, hello there, Mr. Gunso. You certainly seem to be quite the popular one here tonight. You've got quite a bit of support, I see.
It sure seems that way, Mr. Chapman.
So, champ of the year, eh? The first champ of the year ever. That's a pretty big accomplishment there, if I do say so myself. Good job, kiddo.
Thank you. I wasn't sure how I was going to do once I was put in the polls, but I couldn't be happier with the results.
I don't blame you. You should be proud of yourself. And you know what? You've never had any problems here in SNT. No complaining, no talking back, and these fans seem to like you quite a bit. And it seems like you're in luck tonight, Gunso. Since Sky and Misfit couldn't be grown-ups and share the ring, the world title match is going to be 1-on-1 at Summertime Blues. But I'm still feeling a triple threat match. So, I'm going to grant you your request.
Are you serious?
Sure am, kiddo. At Summertime Blues, it is going to be Dawn Winters versus Tank versus Gunso for the Premier Championship.
Thank you, Mr. Chapman. I promise I won't let you down, and I promise all my fans out there I won't let you down. It's time for Gunso 2.
Oh, well, we knew he was going to be coming out here sooner or later, folks. Your Premier Champion, Tank. Obviously, Tank can't be too happy about not having to fight 2 opponents in Summertime Blues. I think he has something to say to either Chapman or Gunso. Honestly, I can't really blame him, Angus. See what he has to say.
Speak of the devil. Look, Tank, if that is your real name, I respect you. I mean, winning a title in your first match is no small feat. Congratulations there. But having a leather belt with some metal over your shoulder doesn't make you a champion. Defending that belt makes you a champion. And I know you won't give it up without a fight. So I just want to say, good luck to both you and Dawn at Summertime Blues. Put her there.
Blatant disrespect. Oh, that's even worse disrespect. Tank decking the face of the champion of the year. Premier Champion doesn't have to take this kind of crap. He knows he's worth more than this. Is it really a championship act to beat someone with a chair? Sometimes you just gotta send a message, Angus. And that message has just been sent by Tank, and it's gonna be sent again. Oh, if another message doesn't come from first, Dawn Winters is out here! Immediately going after the Premier Champion, knocking him down! Fighting back, why is he bothering helping out Gunso? He's gonna be his opponent in Summertime Blues. Maybe his opponent, but Dawn Winters wants a fair fight between all 3 of these men. This is certainly gonna be an interesting triple threat at Summertime Blues. Backstage, we see Duke Quinn talking to Cal Valent. I believe Quinn's giving Valent some advice on his match with Tyrannosaurus in the main event tonight. And Cal might want to hear, because Duke Quinn is still the only man to ever pin Tyrannosaurus. There's a lot on the line tonight for Cal, so you might want to pay close attention.
The following contest is set for 1 fight. Introducing first, representing Clean.exe, weighing 132 pounds, the headhunter, Kira.
Now, if you folks remember back to a few weeks ago, clean.exe made their debut in SNT. The four-person team made their statement with the woman right there, Kira, calling out SNT Women's Champion Caitlin Rose and actually defeating her via countout on her first episode. In the following episode, Caitlin called Kira out and challenged her to a match here tonight in Utah. And Kira has responded. We'll see how Kira does in this match tonight. Clean.exe is not at ringside. There is no Orion, there is no Jet, and there is no Anarchy. It is simply the headhunter, Kira, going one-on-one with Caitlin Rose. Caitlin put up a hell of a fight, I will give her that. Able to kick out of a massive moonstomp. But Kira was also able to fight out of the Kinshasa. She did get some help when I believe Orion was the one who jumped on the ring to distract the referee. But she still got up and kept fighting and did win, though it was via countout. You can see here tonight as you can replicate that action, and you can actually win by a pinfall or submission.
And her opponent, from Fort Wayne, Indiana, weighing 235 pounds, she is the SNT Women's Champion and Female Superstar of the Year, Caitlin Rose.
Caitlin Rose is the first competitor in all of SNT to win the same title multiple times. She has won that title twice now, and is planning to hold on to it for quite some time. Especially now that Roxanne Oxley has moved over to WWE Wrestling. Caitlin has the field wide open. I think Kira is trying to claim Roxanne's spot at the top of the card. We'll see how it goes. A lot of our female competitors have been moving over to the tag division, the women's tag division specifically, and focusing over there. Those tag team titles will be on the line for the first time ever next week. In a bit of an interesting match, we don't exactly have a name for it yet, but it will be a combination of a Rumble with a tag team match. So, be excited on the lookout for that one. Here we go, Rose versus Kira, round 2. We'll see if things play out a little more fairly here tonight. Two squaring up the middle, and Caitlin with a left hook, and then the right. Kira, right hook of her own. Now lifting up, Caitlin able to get out of it, and following up with a neck breaker. And speaking of neck breakers and cutters and the like, she's going to have to watch out for Kira's. That's an especially devastating one. There's the Hurricane Rana. Women's champion flat on her back, and Kira looking to focus on the arm. Rose has been knocked down. Kira going in with the chops across the chest. You hear the sound there. Caitlin getting up and fighting back, and here comes a kick. Roundhouse kick to the side of the cranium. Take the wind out of your sails. Caitlin going up to the middle rope, looking for the knee strike and just catching her on the side of her head. Sides have turned in the favor of the women's champion. Oh, right in the face, double knees, breaking the code right there and going for the pin. Not even a 1 count. Kira is not going to let that happen. On a kick of her own, going up against the ropes. Down into a seated position there. What's Kira looking for here? Oh, another big knee strike. You can use all the knee strikes you want, Kira, but you got to realize that Caitlin Rose is the master when it comes to offense using her knee. Her finishing move, the Kinshasa. Oh, into the pin. Crucifix, got the hook. Doesn't get the victory, though. At least not yet. Rose doesn't seem to be viewing Kira as much of a threat, but I think that miscalculation may have cost her dearly. Big arm drag there, some fantastic moves displayed. An elbow drop to follow up. Also, just received some information. Apparently, Bert Chapman got a hacked email, and he sent me a little text saying that clean.exe will be making... a while ago, they said they wanted a 3-on-3 tag match. Oh, cover here. Caitlin Rose kicking out. Where was I? Oh, yeah. A few weeks ago, when Clean made their debut, hacking the news feed, or the Zeus Award feed, I should say, the faction said that they wanted a one-on-one women's match, which they got that night, and that they wanted a 3-on-3 men's tag match. And Bert just told me that that is going to be happening next week here on Saturday Night Thunder. A little while ago, in a conversation he had with Douglas Bacon in the Meatwave, he said that he has the Morris brothers going up in that match, and he has the third man out. He has the third man already taken care of. Let's get back to the action here. Ringside monkey flip. Caitlin Rose going down. Kira back in control. Now standing corkscrew moonsault. Lovely display of power there. Power and athleticism. The athletics is going to come in again. We're going to go for the moon stomp. Oh, Caitlin learning from her last chance and dodging out of that one. Into the corner. Kira missing it. Caitlin fighting back with all her might. Now Caitlin Rose the German suplex. On Rose teasing the Kinshasa. I don't think she's going to go for it quite yet. I think she wants to teach Kira a little lesson in respect first. Now clothesline over the top rope. Kira looking a little struggle along. Caitlin's looking for something big here. Off the ropes. Over the top. Suicide dive onto the headhunter. Amazing display of athleticism, power, skill. And Caitlin Rose is on fire here tonight. Utah is loving this. I think Caitlin wants to win it. She wants to pin Kira. She doesn't want to end in a count out like it did last time. She wants a decisive victory. Oh, and Rose going to the top now. Kira struggling to get back to her feet. Now Caitlin looking for something big here. Oh, the leg drop just missing. And Kira's taking full advantage of that. Now going to the middle rope herself. And Caitlin getting back to her feet. I think she got knocked for a loop there from that leg drop. Oh! Missile drop kick connecting right in the face. I think she got one foot right on the chin there. And Kira now working the legs. Caitlin focuses most of her offense on the head. Kira just wants to make every inch of her body hurt. Elbow drop to the face. I think she actually cut on the throat there, Ryan. Now they got the headlock connected. And Kira able to fight out of it. Is she? She's working the offense. Yes, she is. Kira has gotten herself free. Now, oh, I thought she was going to go for the headhunter cutter there. Drop kick once again. And now going for the cover. Hand right on the face, pushing her down to the mat. And Caitlin is looking a little scared here. Oh, kick out at 2. It's going to take more than that to put the women's champion away. And Caitlin rolling on the outside, trying to get some space in between them. Going for the legs and coming back in now. Like we said earlier, I think Caitlin wants this to be a concise victory. She wants a definite answer of who is the better athlete here. By all accounts, Caitlin is in control, but Kira is giving her one hell of a run for her money. And the beats into the back. On a backstabber. Tyler Bennett didn't get to hit one tonight, but Caitlin giving him a little bit of respect and showing an honor of him. Now there's the cover from Rose. And Kira with a kick out at 2. Trading pins back and forth. These two have had an incredibly heated rivalry. Caitlin is starting to get a little annoyed at this aspect. Is that Kira is not going down. She hasn't had an opponent this tough since Roxanne Oxley, and Roxanne's not in the division. So Kira is going to take that position. Oh, and what's this now? Oh! Flip right there. And hook to the leg. She's got the seated pin in. And Caitlin's unable to get... Oh, she does. Just barely. Right at 2.5. And we get out of it. Now Kira working the leg some more. Oh, another corkscrew moonsault. Gotta have quite the athletic ability to do that one. You gotta be quick on your feet. Being quick on your feet. Knee strike to the face. And speaking of knee strike, I think Caitlin's gonna need a Kinshasa to put this away. Oh, she might be doing for something else first. And there's the knee drop brain buster. You've been watching too much NGR. And hook of the leg, cover, kick out again. Caitlin unable to pick up the win here. You can see the frustration building on her face. Oh, and we know what this is going to be. Angus, would you do the honors? Gladly, Ryan Kinshasa! Oh my god! Okay, unable to connect there, but she's still got to move. Oh no, headhunter! Kira taking down the women's champion. The moon stomp didn't connect, the Kinshasa didn't connect, but the headhunter did. That devastating cut her face first. That'll break your nose if you're not careful. And that's gotta be it. Kira with the defining victory, but no, Caitlin! Caitlin Rose kicking out at the last possible second. And Kira is now getting desperate. Hang on, what's this? What's this? KO Kissel? What the hell is she doing here? I have no idea, Ryan. What is she doing here? Is she gonna attack Caitlyn Rose? Oh, that's gotta be it. The ref. Yeah, the bell's been rung. The match is disqualified. Caitlyn wins, but oh, Kissel, don't do this. Don't do this. And she's setting up for the kiss goodbye, and that's gonna be painful on the outside. There it is. Kiss goodbye to the women's champion. What, is KO a part of Clean? What the hell is going on here? I don't know, but that's another match between these two. And we're not going to see a true end of.
The following contest is a tag team match. Introducing first, accompanied by Sulfur. From the mothership, the team of Remy Tim and King Mac III, the Sugar Star Collective.
Well, this is certainly a drastic change in tone. Yeah, I can't argue with that. The Sugar Stars are out here tonight. They are going up against the team that attacked them last week. After defeating the Meatway, these two men came out and beat the living hell out of Sulfur and Remy Tim. We have since identified the two assailants as the team known as the Fallen. Two men by the names of John Reed and Crow. And they'll be going in action here tonight against the Sugar Star Collective, now with King Mac in the ring with them. That's right, Sulfur is going to be in the manager role tonight. It'll be King Mac's debut with the Sugar Stars. He brought a trombone here tonight. I believe that's actually Morse code he's playing on it. Not sure for what, though. Anyway, these three men? Yeah, Mac's definitely a man. I think Sulfur's a dragon, and Remy Tim, I don't know what Remy Tim is. But either way, these three are here and they're ready to take on the Fallen. We'll see if they have what it takes. If they can pick up a victory here tonight. Now it's time to find out if the Fallen have what it takes to make it here on Saturday Night Thunder.
And their opponents, the team of John Reed and Crow, the Fallen.
There's Crow wearing a black shirt, John Reed wearing a white one. These two are here to make a statement in SNT. We actually have some more information about them, Ryan. We've covered a little bit since their attack on the Sugar Stars in the last episode. They grew up as neighbors, became close friends, bonded with wrestling, decided to go to wrestling school together, but not as a tag team. They were actually trained by the Dudley Boys of all people, and then both became part of a division, or a federation called CMV. After winning some singles titles in there, they decided to become a tag team. And they've been on a hot streak ever since, and they've moved that hot streak over to Saturday Night Thunder. And that hot streak may come to an end here tonight. We'll see how they do against the very bizarre intergalactic Sugar Star Collective. Remy Tim starting off against John Reed. We'll see how these two match up. Remember, this is This is actually King Mac's second match in Saturday Night Thunder. His first was actually at Total Domination, where he made his in-ring debut against Douglas Bacon. And now John Reed getting Remy Tim up and catching his legs on the top of the rope. Found out how dangerous that is recently, Angus. Why is it dangerous? Well, if you catch your Achilles tendon or something on like that, you can cause some severe clotting, some blood damage. Oh, moonsault. It causes moonsaults? No, it doesn't. What's a moonsault? Like, I know it is in wrestling terms, but is it like a disease or something? No, Angus, I mean, I don't know, man. It sounds like it could be some serious kind of STD, or maybe a breakfast cereal of sorts, or Angus, please. I'm sorry. You can be sorry later, Angus, but I think Remy Tim is about to be sorry. Crow being tagged into the matchup. John Reed taking some time off. Crow isn't much taller than his tag team partner, but he used that height to his advantage. And he has a massive height advantage here over Timothy. Remy Tim not being able to get a word in edgewise. And Crow just continuing to beat down the bizarre little man. Again, Remy Tim does not have the strength to fight back right now. Maybe time to get Mac in here. Oh, there you go, dodging, getting the legs. You got the agility. If you can't outmatch him in size and strength, you can usually outmatch him in speed and agility. And Remy Tim did just that, and now the King of Funky is in the mix, making his tag team debut. Now Crow getting in here. Power slam, scoop power slam there to Crow. And the Sugar King, as he's now being called, back body drop there. The Sugar King unable to capitalize on the opportunity he had there. Crow getting back. Now trading blows once again. Mac in control. We'll see how long that lasts. Oh, he's going for a Meteora. And countered by Crow into a power bomb. Kick out of one there from Mac. And Crow continuing to beat down on the King. That's some royalty right there. That's just disrespectful. The only royalty we need in SNT is C.W. Hendricks, Angus. Only one we need. Speaking of C.W. Hendricks, he and Ryan Ramirez have been scheduled for a match at Summertime Blues on July 29th. Be sure to check it out there as their rivalry continues. And Ryan Ramirez actually has a match next week against Electric James, who he attacked backstage, and James said some rather unsavory things about him. And now Mac using the same move Remy Tim used earlier, working that leg once again. You take the leg out from underneath the tall man like Crow. He's like chopping a tree down. If no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. Don't think that quite works there, right? Yeah, you're probably right. Now a Crow back in control. Irish whip. Oh, here we go. Swinging face buster. Bang-o-rang face buster there. Mac has seen some better. Oh! Crow taking down Remy Tim. Throwing him right into Sulfur. I think Tim may have gotten a little disoriented over there. Now into the corner. And the tag has been made. John Crow coming in. Irish whip there. Sorry, John Reed. Oh, fall from Grace. Their finishing maneuver. The fall from Grace taking all the air. All the wind out of his sails. And Sulfur getting a little distracted out there. Remy Tim trying to get in there, but not enough. Just a second too late in the fall and pick up their first victory in SNT. The Sugar Stars unable to capitalize there, and they're going for a Meteora Hurricane Rana. They're turning into a powerbomb, and there's the fall from Grace. That did the trick. King Mackin absolutely devastated. Now a hard time breathing after that one, but John Reed and Crow picking up an excellent victory in their debut match here in SNT. These two showing some excellent signs of resilience. And showing their friendship is powerful and strong, and they want to bring over the success they had in CMV and try to make it work and translate it over to WOCW. Dude, Sterling, that was awesome out there. That match was perfect. We're the new #1 contenders. Oh, it's amazing. Dude, you kicked ass.
I always kick ass. The Commonwealth splitting up was just the icing on the cake.
You know, I think we might actually have a shot at those tag titles. We could be the next SNT Tag Team Champions.
Not we could be. We will be. You actually were pretty good in that match tonight, Gus. We'll be walking out of Summertime Blues as the new Tag Team Champions.
I'm glad you agree with me there. Now, anyway, I had some more ideas about our team.
Oh, God, no.
Come on, Sterling. If we're going to win those titles, we've got to have a tag team name. That's how all the big guys did it. I've already got a few ideas right here, ready to go.
You've got to be kidding me.
Okay, let's see. How about 2 thumbs up?
What?
You know, my last name's Reviews, and Siskel and Ebert did movie reviews, and, 2 whole thumbs up, thumbs down. Screw it. How about the Beard Brigade?
Beard Brigade? How do you know if I even have a beard?
I'm just spitballing here, dude. I've never seen you without your mask anyway. You look like freaking El Santo dipped in treacle pudding. Alright, how about SNGR?
SNGR? What?
Well, I figured since you're both on SNT and NGR's Warfare, we could combine the names.
Then why not just call it Saturday Night Warfare?
I do like that one a bit more. How about...
No! We don't need to worry about any tag team names right now. Please tell me you're out of ideas.
Okay. Yeah. But what about In-City Gus?
Forget the name for now. Reviews, I have a better idea. Something to help us get closer as a tag team. Do you know what a trust fall is?
Yeah, that's when one guy falls over and the other guy catches him, right? Do you want to try doing that?
Not quite. My idea of a trust fall is a little bit unorthodox.
Unorthodox how?
It involves a table.
Wait. You're not going to do what I think you're going to...
There we go. See? I already feel closer as a tag team.
Yep. Me too. Great. Perfect. I'm glad we're on the same page. Splinter. Okay, so now it's my turn to put you through a table, right? That's how trust falls work.
Normally, yeah, but would you look at that? There's no more tables back here. Guess the trust fall won't work.
I'm pretty sure there's another one in the locker room. I could just go...
No, it won't work. The moment's passed. It was a good attempt, though.
Are you freaking serious?
I'm always serious. See you next week, then, partner.
Oh my... Ow. Freaking jackass. You know, I think I like the way Insidious Sterling does his partner building exercises. I mean, I'd never want to be his tag team partner, but I like watching him team with other people.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing once again the prehistoric monster, Tyrannosaurus.
For the second time tonight, Tyrannosaurus is out here. Now for his officially sanctioned match. This is his fourth match in his conquest to get his world title shot back. And I mean, hopefully he won't attack Cal Fallon. We'll see how that goes, but I think Bert Chetton was saying that if he does it again this time, he's going to completely count him out for it. That Tyrannosaurus has to have his fourth match. And if he loses here, Cal Fallon gets the title shot. If Tyrannosaurus wins and he wins next week, he's going on to face the world champion at Sin City. The world champion be it Duke Quinn, Alexander Sky, or the 8-Bit Misfits. Now it's time to get the Maverick out here. Let's see what he can do against Tyrannosaurus.
And his opponent, from Brisbane, Australia, weighing 197 pounds, the Maverick, Cal Fallon.
The Maverick is here, and he is ready to fight after his confrontation with Chapman earlier today. Cal Fallon has inserted himself into this match. Let's see what Fallon can do here tonight. He could become the new #1 contender for the SNT World Title. Oh my goodness! Who the hell is Scully? We haven't seen him since Total Domination. He's just out here attacking Cal Fallon. He's trying to take a spot in the match. And Tyrannosaurus is beating the hell out of him. Is he trying to take a spot? I don't know. But Tyrannosaurus is... What the hell is going on here? I honestly don't know, but the ref seems to not be calling anything off. And the bell's been rung. The bell's been rung. Scully back to his feet. It appears that Scully has just taken the place of Cal Fallon. I don't imagine Cal's going to be too happy with that. He's already been taken away by the medical staff, but that just cost him the chance at the freaking world title. An interesting display to say the least, but to be fair, now we do get these two behemoths, these two leviathans, these monsters to battle out in our main event. Scully versus Tyrannosaurus. The combined weight of these two is almost a ton. It wouldn't surprise me if it was. Now Scully getting Tyrannosaurus up, dropping him on the rope. His face catching the bottom rope there. I mean, the ref rang the bell. He's calling the match. This is Scully's fourth match, I think. Well, if Scully wins this, he'll be going for the world title. If not, Tyrannosaurus faces one more man. Oh, hip toss. Tyrannosaurus faces one more man, and then he gets that world championship match at Sin City. Tyrannosaurus Turning the tables now, stomping. Mudhole Scully. Oh, lifting up the power there and the big slam. The big power slam. Tyrannosaurus. The fans actually seem to be behind him tonight. Earlier events earlier tonight, missing with the big boot there. Scully with a German. After the events of what just happened, the fans seem to be behind Cal Fallon. They were not a big fan of Scully coming out here and breaking up, and now he's got the submission applied to Tyrannosaurus. And Tyrannosaurus able to fight his way out of there, out of that camel clutch. Oh! Sweet Nelson dropping in his neck. I think Scully hit the two bottom turnbuckles there. And over the top rope, that wicked clothesline. Tyrannosaurus showing no mercy tonight. Didn't show any mercy in the opening match either. It wasn't even a match, Angus. Remember, it wasn't even called. Burt Chapman didn't have that match start. This is the match he was supposed to have. The referee counting out. Now Scully back to his feet, getting in the ring. Tyrannosaurus is having none of that. Irish whip into the corner. What's he got in mind here? Oh, is he going for the prehistoric power bomb? Not quite the buckle bomb. Certainly not pleasant, but arguably you could say it's better than the prehistoric power bomb. And Tyrannosaurus willing Scully to get back to his feet. There's the big boot and connected that time. Not followed up. No prehistoric power bomb yet. He's going to go for the spear. And Scully has time. Oh, no time to react. Bouncing off the ropes. Tyrannosaurus absolutely devastating. The man in the mask and getting him back up. Not even going for the pin. I'm not sure what he has in mind right now, but he's following up with a flurry of blows. It's taking an awful lot to get Scully down to his feet, but an Irish whip into the corner, not even going to his feet. Oh, I'm putting him up. I think Tyrannosaurus is looking for a superplex. He's looking for something big here tonight. Now he's got Scully hooked up. Now Tyrannosaurus off the rope with a superplex. Oh my god, the superplex! The ring just exploded! Chapman's not getting the deposit back on that, I can tell you that much right now. Holy crap and a half! That was insane! All of them are down, but the ref. Tyrannosaurus is getting back to his feet. Oh my goodness! Tyrannosaurus has been declared the winner via knockout. Absolutely insane. He is now 4. There's one man left. And we're just getting something's happening backstage. We're going to cut to it right now.
Chetman! Chetman, where the hell are you?
I'm right here, kiddo. So tell me, how did it go out?
You know damn well how it went out there. I got ambushed by that genetic freak, Scully.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Sorry about that, Maverick. Guess you didn't win your match after all, huh?
I didn't win my match because...
Good, I'm glad we're on the same page. Looks like old T-Rex has just one more match to go. Now you'll excuse me.
Because I didn't have my damn match. The bell never rang. I never got to the ring. I didn't lose.
Well, I don't know, Cal. I mean, it sure looks to me like you...
The exact same thing happened to Tyler Bennett at the beginning of the show.
Excuse me? What's your point?
Yeah, think back with me here, Bert. Bennett got attacked and beat down by Tyrannosaurus before the match even started. That's the whole reason you had me compete. That's the whole reason you were in this mess in the first place. If this match counted, then so did Tyler's. And if you recall, Tyrannosaurus walked away after almost killing Tyler. So, following that logic, Tyler won by countout. That means he is the new #1 contender for Duke Quinn's world title. I mean, that is following your logic, Bert. I'm just trying to think on the same brainwaves as you right now. But when have you ever shown favorites or bent the rules for people you do or don't like, am I right? You wouldn't do that.
Well, I guess by looking at that perspective, I guess you technically didn't have your match tonight.
That's what I wanted to hear. And one other thing. I was racking my brain about it, and don't you think it's a little odd that Scully came out to the ring and just got given a match with Tyrannosaurus?
What are you implying?
Well, you said earlier that Tyrannosaurus only has one match left. That means his match with that purple creep counted tonight, didn't it? And I can only think of one person who has the authority to make matches count here in SNT. And I'm looking right at his stupid mustache.
You better pick your next few words very, very carefully, kiddo.
Listen very carefully, Chetman. I'm just saying, I would be awfully upset if I found out that some jackass wearing sunglasses and purple shoes sent someone to try and take me out at the biggest match of my career. I would be awfully upset if I didn't have the match that I was promised, and I would be awfully upset with the things I would have to do to this hypothetical individual. The things that would not be my fault. I would be awfully upset, Chetman.
Point taken, gal. Okay, I'll keep my promise. You'll get your match next week.
That's what I wanted to hear.
But remember, Cal, this is your last chance.
I know. And that's why I'm not taking any chances.
So here's a lesson for the sessions. Sit down and take a minute. Got a story of this world and the people living in it. In the back of your brain, got an inkling. You think it's what they're trying to stop, so you will let the method sink in. World is just keeping the blink to tweak. You plug the link of the freaks and make a song unique. You get down, folded into a mold of a bond that's not to only